Your next big move must be protected at all costs. It's coming straight from the angels in the divine realms. You have ideas coming to you that it would do you a lot of good if you didn't say anything to anyone about it until it's completed. Take that idea, take that thing that you want to do, and don't say anything to anyone about it. If it's a move you're about to make, a big one, if it's something you're about to do, if it's a chance you're about to take, a risk you're about to take, something that you're taking a chance on your life with, just placing a bet, rolling the dice. Don't say anything to anyone about it, all right? The messages, the ideas, the thoughts that come to you from your angels that you know that would benefit you or help you prosper in some type of way, don't tell anyone about that. Keep it to yourself, because the more you share this information with other people, they stand a chance to try to get in the way of it. And you don't need anyone trying to get in the way of your plans or anything that you're trying to do, because it could hold you back. It could prolong it. They could make you not believe in it. So it's best for you to just keep it to yourself, because the less you say about what you want to do and what you want to be, the more of the faith and the belief you have for it that you'll be able to maintain. All right, it's like a hot air balloon. When you say something, or it's like a balloon, period. When you say something to someone about something you want to do, it lets air out of it, and it's like it becomes less potent. It becomes less like you hold in, and you maintain less desire to want to do it, less feeling to want to get it done. You're not as eager about it. And another thing is, when you tell people a lot about what you want to do, it's almost as if you need them to lift you up or boost you up or give you some type of confidence instead of relying on yourself for it. You don't need another person's confidence to get something done, or to believe in yourself, or to make something happen, especially if it's a divine revelation from your angels, or a message from God about what you're supposed to be doing. God gives you an idea: become this, do this. Don't tell anybody about it. Just go do it. Just go get it done. Just go become it. If it's something that God told you to be, or something that you feel you want to do, it's good to share your aspirations and dreams and goals with other people. But the less you do it, the more you'll get done, the more likely you'll be to get it done. And because a lot of times when you say things to people, sometimes they're not going to be as happy for you as you would be for them. And what they'll do is they'll discourage you, because they're not happy for you, or they're not excited for you, or they're not showing the same type of energy that you have for yourself about what you want to do. This person could have a negative attitude, and now you're waiting for validation from someone with a negative attitude that doesn't have it to give you in the first place. Don't wait on someone to give you something that they don't have, because they can't. If you're waiting on somebody to give you something that they can't give you, you'll never get it. And you'll be sitting there waiting for this person and being manipulated by this person voluntarily to assist you with a mood boost or a boost of confidence, to try to convince yourself through them that you're the one who can do it. If God told you you could do it, if God gave you the idea that you could be something or do something or have something, that's enough. You already have the idea of a person who can be that or who can do that. You don't need anybody else's confirmation or validation or support. You just don't need it. So it's best that you keep it to yourself. It's best that you're the only one who knows. Nobody could put a time limit on your success. When you tell people that you want to do something and they're jealous of you and they're hating on you, they're going to put a time stamp on your success. If you don't have it done by a certain point in time, they're going to determine in their mind that you can't do it and it can't be done by you, and they're going to look at you like a bygone. All right, they're going to look at you like your time has passed. You can't become successful. You may grow and age. Now they're looking at you like you won't be able to become it because it's something you may have wanted to do when you were younger. All things that hold no weight and that are truly unnecessary when it comes to something that you want to do with your life. All right. Other people form opinions based off of how they view themselves, how they feel about themselves, how they feel about their own goals and dreams. And not everybody is in a dream state of mind. Not everybody is in a successful state of mind. Not everybody feels that they could be, do, and have what they want. And when you go share your dreams and telling other people about the things you want to do, and they're not as ecstatic, or they don't have the same self-esteem, or they don't have the same charisma, all right, as you about it. They're not enthused about life like you are, or their goals and dreams in life like you are. It could bring you down. You could end up thinking that it's not real. You could end up thinking that it can't happen for you based off of their opinion, based off what they think, based off of what they feel about the situation and about you. If you're not doing enough with what you want to be, at least nobody else knows about it. If you go to do something and you tell people and you don't know what to do, and you still have to go through the process and you haven't figured everything out yet, when time passes, they're going to look at you like a nobody. Potentially, could happen. So to avoid that, keep the things that you want to do to yourself. There's no time limit on it except the one in your own mind. If you're not putting a time limit on it, don't go tell somebody so they could put a time limit on it. Because some people who are negative, some people who are jealous, some people who don't believe it for themselves, they're going to end up automatically assuming that it can't be done by you. You're not the one who can do it, or you're just not talented or gifted enough. So keep your goals and your aspirations to yourself, unless you know this person is trustworthy, this person is motivated, this person wants to become something or something similar, or wants to do something big with themselves. They're a believer that things can happen, that they can make them something out of themselves. All right. Don't go sharing these things with everyone, because not everybody is going to be as enlightened or as informed that these things can happen and that your dream can become a reality. All right. Not everybody is going to be with that. Not everybody is going to understand that. Not everybody is going to be able to grasp that concept. Some people don't think it can happen. And that's the reality they create for themselves. That's the mindset that they go throughout every day with. I have to be average and work this random average job and be average for the rest of my life and not have what I want or what I think I can have, because that's the way I view myself. And you have people that will be mad and upset that you actually go through life thinking that it can happen for you. And they'll attack you. They'll bring you down. They'll try to crush your spirit. They'll try to make you think it can't happen for you. They'll try to make you feel bad that you want to do something different with your life and that you have a vision. They'll try to make you out to be nothing because you haven't produced nothing. All right? They'll call it a pipe dream and all other types of negative things because you may not have produced it yet or learned enough yet or figured it out yet. You're not on their time. You're not on their timeline. You're on your own. All right. So just make sure you do something every day. All right. Make sure if you haven't been doing it, motivate yourself back to get back into doing it. You can't do everything at once, but it doesn't mean you can't do something about it, even if it's just spending a little bit of time on it. You can still make things happen. Who cares if it's not as fast as the next person? Or who cares if you didn't make it when somebody else made it? You still can. Or you could make it as something different. If that's not for you, or if that's not your thing, just because you try something out that's not for you and it hasn't worked out, who knows? Maybe you're meant to do something different. Pray to God and ask him what that is so he can show you and you can work on that. Just know that you can get what you want through the means and ways of becoming what you want. All right, that's possible for everybody, whether they believe it can happen for themselves or not. And this is why you don't tell these things to people, because someone who thinks it can't happen for them, they're not going to think it can happen for you. And it's going to hurt you to know that some of the closest people to you, friends, family members, co-workers, whoever, all right, are going to really show their true colors when you go to become successful. So if you don't want to step on any toes and keep things the way they are, keep your plans, your goals, your visions, your ambitions to yourself. Because you see what they did to Joseph. His own brothers threw him in a damn ditch, and they took his coat, sold him into slavery, all because he told them about his dream, his vision. Got to keep these things to yourself, because some people are offended at the fact that you have something going on in your mind and they don't. You have a vision to where you see yourself bigger than what they think, see, or view, or know to be you when they look at you or when they're around you type stuff. So you have people who get insulted because their opinion of you has been overturned. All right. You have people who feel some type of way because they were wrong about you and you weren't who they had you pegged out to be. They had you pegged out to be as this person that made them feel comfortable, because they might have a mindset to where they feel that the people that they're around aren't better than them. All right, some people actually will come around and keep you around because you make them feel better about themselves, because you make them feel superior, because they feel that they're better than you. All right, there are some people who feel they're better than you, so when you go to tell them that you can do all these great things or you want to become something great, they could catch an attitude and they could get offended because that doesn't fit the spectrum that they had you pegged to be in. And as weird as that is, some people think they got you figured out. Some people want to view you a certain way and don't want to view you any other way. And you cause them an injury when they have to view you another way, because it shatters their ego and it makes them realize that they're not better than you like they thought. Why someone would want to be around someone that they're better than instead of people who are better than them? Hey, not everybody's into that type of stuff. Some people want to grow, so they place themselves around people who are better than them because they know that there's something they have to gain from that, something they could learn from that, something that they could take from. You always want to be around somebody that you could take something from, because they're probably giving it. They're probably just freely giving it, probably just dropping jewels, probably just putting you on game. All right. So keep goals, keep dreams, keep visions, keep positive things, positive ideas, positive attitudes to yourself. All right. And keep your enthusiasm to yourself, because people will step on it, people will crush it if you let them, But then there are some people who say, yo, not me, not today. You're not stepping all over my happiness. No. All right, so yeah, be one of those people. Be one of those people that doesn't let people step on your happiness, because some people just watch you so damn much that you can't help but, show them a little something, because it's like they're a monitoring spirit. They're trying to figure out everything. They think they own you. They think you're their property. They think they're better than you. They think you can't be up to anything. Whatever you are up to, they have to know about it, so that way they could destroy it and make your plans futile, mess your plans all up. So it is what it is with these types of people. Just don't tell them anything. All right, especially in the season where you have ideas coming to you. God's telling you to go do this, go fill this out, go become that. Keep those things on the hush. Don't tell people your plans. Oh, I'm going to school for this. No, they don't need to know nothing. Tell them something, but don't tell them what you want to be. Tell them something, but don't tell them what you want to do. Tell them something, but don't give them any details to your MO, your modus operandi. That's between you and God. All right. Don't share that with nobody. Don't tell nobody. All right. Keep what you want to do private. So that way nobody knows, nobody could put a timestamp on it, and nobody can try to down you or belittle you or criticize you for what you're doing. Because you'll be doing something and you'll be on your way, and because you're getting close and other people can feel it, they'll look at what you can do. But if you set it up to where your self-esteem or your motivation is based off of their validation, then that's a cold game. They're going to manipulate you and make you think what you're doing is not good enough so that you won't even try. Because there are some people who you think they're for you, you think they're on your team. You get to doing stuff, you ask them, hey, check this out, how do you like this, blah, blah, blah. They'll act like it's not good enough when it's great enough. And you don't want that. You don't want people acting like your stuff isn't good enough when it's great enough for you to make it, just because they hate it, just because they're hating, just because they're mad and they're upset, because they don't have anything to be talented or gifted at. All right, people who aren't into what you're into, taking their time, using it to the best of their ability to take their gifts and talents and progress in life some type of way, you got to keep plans away from them. All right, they will belittle and try to undermine your rate for success, your ideas, your goals, your dreams, your vision. They'll try to make it seem like you're not up to anything different than anybody else, because that's how they feel. All right. And I'm telling you, and it's human nature. All right. It's human nature. So the best thing to do is to not have that work against you. The best thing to do is accept it. Okay, well, I want to be something. It's best I keep that to myself and not say anything to anyone about it, because anything can happen in life. You don't want people, oh, you can't be this, look what happened, or oh, look what happened, he tried to do this and he failed, or blah, blah, blah. You don't want people all up in your business. Not to say that you give a damn or care, but it's just best when things are private. All right, you're more mysterious. You get to move better. There's some allure to you. Not everybody knows everything about you, and they're not supposed to. They're not supposed to. So keep your divine realm downloads, ideas, hopes, dreams, aspirations, goals. Keep them private. You don't have to tell people what you want to do. You don't have to have people think of you. If you feel the need to tell somebody something and it's something that you want to be, do, or have, kill that. Kill that. All right. Even if it's people that won't do you any harm, even if it's people that'll be happy for you, show them. Don't tell them. All right. Just show them. Show them, the best. Your actions, what they say, actions speak louder than words. All right, so make sure your actions, let your actions talk for you. Don't tell people what you want to do. Let your actions talk for you. That will motivate you more, knowing that this is something that you want to do and you're taking steps to do it. Even if you're breadcrumbing it, I'm gonna read a page today. I'm gonna read a page tomorrow. You may hate reading. I'm gonna read a page today. I'm gonna read a page tomorrow. I'm going to read another page. That's going to turn into, you know what? I can read another page before bed. Oh, you know what? Let me read 5 pages. You know what? Let me read another 5 before I go to bed. Before you know it, you're reading the whole book in a week. Before you know it, you're becoming better. Your program is getting stronger. You're more disciplined to do certain things, Reduce it to the ridiculous. Do a ridiculous amount. All right, do a ridiculous amount. Keep it to yourself. Don't tell anybody. All right, otherwise they're gonna do you like the rabbit did the tortoise and the hare. They're gonna taunt you. You're not there yet. You didn't do it yet. You didn't create it yet. It didn't happen yet. There are some people who believe that if just because something didn't happen, it won't. That's a sad way to go through life. That people will put a time limit on your success if you let them, and you can't. So you owe it to yourself to just keep things to yourself and continue to work on yourself, so that way nobody will know. They won't know what you're up to. And do not tell them exactly what you want to do. Give them an idea about you, but don't give them the idea about you. Tell them you want to be a firefighter, or tell them you want to go climb trees, or tell them you want to be an explorer or something. Just don't tell them exactly what you want to do, because people will pray against your success. All right, there are people who can do witchcraft on you to make you not even want to work on the thing that you love. There are people who do witchcraft on you to make you not even want to pick up your goal, pick up your dream, become successful at it anymore. Either they'll do that, or they'll make you think that you're not good enough to pursue it or go do it. And you don't need that. Because if you have the idea that you want to be something, you can do it. This guy brightened me with his bike light. If you have the idea to be something, that means you can do it. All right, that if God put it in your mind, that means you were put here to do that. If you feel you can do it, that means you can. If you think you'd be good at it, that means you should take a shot at it. That means you should give it a whirl. You should give it a try. You should anticipate success. You should expect the best when it comes to you and what you want to do with your life. Don't wait for somebody else to approve of what you want to do. Don't wait for somebody else to give you the A-OK, or don't wait for somebody else to say, you know what, you're good at that. If Picasso waited for somebody to like one of those paintings, he'd have never became a painter. Trust and believe that. Or, some of them abstract guys. But their art is great. And the thing is like everything isn't for everybody. You ask somebody about what you're doing, you could be asking the wrong person. And if you were to just throw something at the wall and see if it sticks, you may end up getting the right person. Just because you worked on it enough, you did it enough. You put something out there and somebody finally gravitated towards it. All right, asteroids float through space for however long until they crash into something. If that stuff's even real. So keep your moves private. People will tell you it's not a good idea. People will tell you, oh, it's dangerous. You could die. You could. All these negative things could happen to you. Well, guess what? If you don't go after what you want because you're afraid you may die, you're going to be dying inside. Straight like that. If you're afraid to go after what you want because you think you're going to die, all you're going to be doing is dying inside, and nobody's getting out alive. Last time I checked, we all got to go someday. So the fear of death, man, Christ already overcame the fear of death, and that Christ that overcame the fear of death lives within you. So there's nothing to be afraid of when it comes to you going after what you want, or what you want to do, or what you feel you can have. Other people may have their opinion, but so what? All right? You have your own. You have your own mind. This is why you keep what you want to do to yourself, so that way the way other people feel won't get in the middle of it, won't get in between the way you feel about it. You may have some people that you're really close to tell you you're better off doing something else. You can't do this. That's not going to work out for you because it hasn't yet. If they don't know, how will they know what to tell you? If they don't know what you're trying to do, they can't tell you anything about what you're trying to do. So it's best to keep it to yourself. It's best to keep it private. It's best to just focus on you. And, you do you and them do them. And keep your moves silent. That way nobody could put you down about it. Nobody can try to tell you to do anything else. Nobody can discourage you. Nobody could put you down for not being where they feel you should be. And people will have the nerve, won't even be doing anything, trying anything, but feel they can tell you about your thing. But they can't if you keep it private and you take heed to this message, and you don't let them throw you into sell you into slavery, so that way you get thrown in prison and thrown in jail. and they take years off of your what you want to do or what you want to be. But even the thing about that story is, even if they do that, all that's going to do is make you greater. So there are people out there who may try to stifle your creativity, your success. They may try to do things that'll prolong it or hold you back. All that's going to do is create more of a pocket in time, if you don't give up, for you to become even better and greater and more powerful than you or they could ever imagine. All right. Thank you for watching this video. Hit that like button, hit that share button. If you've been touched by this video to go after something, go do it. Go be it. All right. Go create it. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.